Starting very well synced up, by the way. That's pretty nice.
Ooh.
Can't even sweating a little bit. I like it. All right.
Yeah, the pre-hop there. He has so there's a segmented run in the works for P2SM right now, and Ken even did the segment for it for this first map here. So
So he's a couple seconds ahead of Bets.
and Betts also hit the door. So not only were his hops a little bit slower, but he like bonked the door at the end and lost like at least a second there. So this will be a good race though.
Yeah, this will be good.
These
These
runners,
two were, I mean, when Speedrun mod first released, these two were really fighting for world record, going back and forth.
yeah, like a new version of the mod would come out that saves a little bit of time. Betsruner would take world record. Can't even would take it back. A new update would come out that saves more time. Betsruner would take world record. Can't even would take it
Yeah,
back.
that was pretty exciting. So we'll see how this goes. This should be good, though.
Yeah, these are both two of the top runners from the tournament.
Yeah, this will be kind of what the later races are gonna look like
Yeah.
when we get there.
Betts hitting
Lots
his big
closer.
fat head on the door there.
There's a chance Betts is gonna decide to make this a single segment run where he doesn't load saves, because he just likes to do that sometimes for practice. So
Can't even is like less than a second ahead right now.
yeah, I mean, this early game, I'd imagine they'll stay pretty close together for the first chapter.
I like that little look-see at the cube. Oh.
Congratulations.
Looks like Betts' stream might have cut out for a second there.
Yeah.
We can always delay his timer or something if we want to. Sync him back up. But he looks to be about a second behind. I would expect him to save time on cube momentum, assuming he doesn't mess it up.
Yeah, I mean, but the amount of time to save on this map is so little, it's not gonna...
Yeah. It does look like he saved some of that time back.
No, 2 seconds.
Not really. Actually, you know what? Ken even was grinding for the segment for that map. And even though it's not his segment, I like beat his segment, and then Zype beat it like by 7 seconds or whatever. He still has been playing it, so.
Ooh. Little bit awkward hops there from Betts.
Yeah.
Not terrible, though.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said,
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
to ensure that sufficient power
You know, Ken even is in the green and Betsruner is slightly in the red, so it makes sense.
respect your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
That's
Ooh.
a big time save.
Yeah. I can't even having a little trouble hitting that portal over there.
Because why normally we wouldn't pay too much close attention to these little things when they're the better runners of the game.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta pay attention to the little things because you don't expect them to take massive L's everywhere. So it's a little more exciting.
I mean, I don't know, actually. Do you think Betts is going to do a lemon skip? Because that's a defining moment for Ken Evans' run if he messes that up.
Yeah, I know they both do crazy box. I don't think Betsruner does the super reportal. I could be wrong though, but he's been playing single segment, so I know at the very least he's not super well practiced.
Right.
Ooh, he had a bad wake up there and actually goes back behind. Can't even. I'm gonna give his stream 3 seconds of delay real quick.
All right. Sounds good.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful.
But yeah, this is still pretty neck and neck, and you'd expect that. I'm not expecting...
The dual portal
I mean, where's the
Yeah.
first, like, potential time loss, really?
device.
Probably... I don't really know. There's not really... I mean, if you execute all the routes well, then maybe column blocker, laser chaining? Laser chaining, actually. That's
Laser
probably-
chaining. I think Ken even does a route that's like 3 seconds faster on laser
Yeah.
chaining, but he's
Yeah,
prone to
so-
mess it up. So you never know.
I forgot
Yeah,
how good
laser
you
chaining
are.
might be the first time we actually see some separation here.
Oh
though.
yeah, well Ken even messed up laser intro. Unfortunately,
wow.
it's the clap map.
This next test
So,
involves discouragement
unfortunate.
redirection
He's notorious for missing that map because he did it once during GDQ. Whoa, that almost landed on the button for him. That would have been nice.
You are a horrible
Never had that happen before, if only.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that's a myth.
person thing discouraging.
no, it definitely
It's
happens.
just a day.
People
Wow.
tried to make
If
world
it makes you
record
feel any
in challenge
better,
mode happen with that trick, but it's
science is
actually
out
slower than
of
just being good at the
harvest
normal route.
congratulations.
Oh.
So
Most people emerge from suspension.
because you can just like in challenge mode, you just throw it down onto
Holy
the button
cow.
like
One moment.
super quick.
I think Betsruner was like 40 milliseconds
You are
behind
navigating
Ken
these
even
test
after
tubes
that.
faster than I
Wow.
can build them.
It looks
So
like
feel
he
free
is
to slow
doing
down and
What is he
Oh.
Oh, he's doing.
He changed
Single
his
segment.
mind.
Destroying this facility.
Oh yeah, so he's doing single segment. Can't even.
This could
Wait,
be
he's
some
doing the
separation then.
full single set, like just
He's
full
actually just
intended.
doing the intended route. I wonder why.
That's that's single segment. So
I
he doesn't
guess.
do
That's true.
because he has to reload the whole map.
Oh yeah, it would be very.
So he's just gonna do no save loads.
All right, that does put him at a big disadvantage, but
Huge disadvantage. So he's
Um,
basically just guaranteed to lose this round or this game.
pretty much.
Which, you know, maybe it's a shield that he uses to
I mean,
justify why he loses to Can't
Yeah,
Even.
just blame it on single
Yeah.
segment.
Oh well, I did single segment.
You're not breathing real air.
He was actually ahead before Laser Over Goo, and even if he had like nailed the map, he still wouldn't have been ahead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, advanced aerial faith plates.
Let me see if I can switch to Can't Even's audio. There it is.
Yeah.
Glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass by myself.
All right.
I'm still cleaning out
I don't know what routes each of them use for pit flames. I think Ken even does the super reportal now.
I think they both do. It's very easy.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I would recommend it. I think it's the better route for sure.
I think so as well.
Hi,
Although I'll
Madden.
probably not do it in runs because
Oh really?
I don't practice
Chat.
it. And I have like 8 years of muscle memory for the reportals, so yeah,
I
he's
guess
going
that's
for it
true.
here. He's
Yeah,
going for the quicker one than I would expect, but you
Oh.
know, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
You can see Betsruner has
Oh.
binds that change the color based on like what his in-game scroll wheel does. So if it's red, that means he has his plus attack or his portal shooting bound to.
Oh, that's an
to-
interesting idea. That's what that
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
So it's the same with portal funneling. I think portal funneling turns his game blue. So it's just to sort of like scream in his face that the setting is different than it should be, so he knows to change it back.
It's not a bad idea. I was wondering what that color was.
Yeah.
Can't even missing that little cut that you can pull off there. Ooh, Bets does too.
Yeah, the flip shot. Interesting that Bets doesn't go for the grab because the grab is significantly easier in Speedrun mod, but ooh.
Ooh, it looks like he get the report.
I think he went through the portal like in a jump, so he almost got high enough, but didn't quite because he didn't reportal. Also, route credit me for Can't Even realizing how easy this route is. Where you reportal from floor to floor, yeah. It's like in my opinion, it's actually easier.
Oh really?
But, yeah.
I always do the wall to wall.
Yeah.
Wall-to-wall
I'm really like I'm notoriously terrible at wall to wall though.
Oh.
I just like for whatever reason I can't do it. So
I do wall to wall everywhere. I do it for like column blocker and everything.
yeah. I do that for column blocker too.
Well, no, I like wall to wall like behind you because a lot of people don't.
Oh yeah, I shoot across. I shoot across.
Yeah. Most people seem to do that.
It's a little less awkward for grabbing the cube, I find. Ooh, don't like to see that.
Yeah, but Can't Even getting a substantial lead on Bets because of laser over goo mostly, really. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, you can chalk it down entirely to laser over goo, and there's like an almost 10-second difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like Betsruner claims that he can do fling over goo like 100% consistently. Can't even does the reportal, messes it up. Bets is going for it. He hits it. Fling over goo, 100% consistent for him apparently. I've been learning how to do fling over goo recently because it's slightly faster.
Yeah,
but it's really awkward for me.
Oh really? I've sort of got the muscle memory down after just repping it a bunch, and now it's not too bad.
Yeah, well, it's different than the reportal.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you basically shoot the opposite portal there instead, and so you have to go into the portal with more speed, but it gives you a little bit more control over the ending. It's harder to just go too far past the cube. Oh, interesting.
I think I've done this before. Oh man, Can't Even having a rough chapter 3 in some spots.
So we might delay Betsruner more because he's at like 9 minutes right now. So
this is probably going to be an ongoing problem.
So he transitions at 9:08. So Ken even is behind,
Oh yeah.
which is actually kind of wild. I'm gonna give Bets 10 more seconds of delay.
I mean, this is going to be huge flex on Ken even if Betsruner wins this while doing single segment.
Yeah, I know Ken Even's been struggling a little bit with runs
Mhm.
recently, just inconsistency.
Yeah.
I think in his race the other day, he was pulling like 33s, which is like
Oh,
3 minutes
yeah.
behind his world record.
Yeah, he was having a
So
hard time there. It might be good for him to get used to just being on SpeedGaming because that was his first race when he was getting those 33s.
and it didn't seem to be a problem for him like a year ago when we did the
Mhm.
full game race. He lost some games, but it was mostly to like Crimson,
Oh, yeah.
like the second best depending on what time period you want to come to. He's currently not second best at anything, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame.
Betts has second place in full game, and Msushi has second place in the speedrun mod.
I think yeah, anyway, I mean you wouldn't expect Ken even to have an issue with, you know, nerves during this because he runs with a lot of viewers all the time.
Yeah. And also with I don't know, maybe maybe this is Betts' plan is the intimidation factor of being ahead on single segment. Because
Oh
he's like,
yeah.
I'm ahead of you, haha.
Oh yeah, they're
And
in
then
voice chat, aren't they?
yeah, they're in a voice chat right now, just chatting it up.
Oh yeah.
So they know exactly what each other are doing. And like we said earlier, this game has no stakes at all. It's just a fun match because the
Mhm.
match we were planning on having was forfeit. So Ken even just stepped up and said, "Hey, I'll do a race real quick. It could be fun."
Yeah.
So no stakes for this race, but it's still fun
I mean, there's
you
some
know.
stakes, you know. If Ken even loses to bets on single segment, that's like
Yeah, that's kind of you, you hate to see it. He's actually 2 seconds ahead now.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. I don't know
That's
where he say that. I think Betts had an issue with the cube not going through the portal, but
oh yeah.
So I guess it's actually pretty funny when you
But yeah, this is laser chaining. They're
Ooh.
doing different routes.
Betts is not doing his route well, but neither is Can't Even. So,
Yeah. So, we'll see how this goes.
but Can't
Ken's
Even saving that.
definitely a lot ahead though.
thought about our dilemma,
Yeah,
and I came up with a solution that I honestly
pretty good ending for Betts though. Hop straight through the door.
federal regulations require.
Yeah, it's about a 5 second difference I think in Can't Even's favor right now. We'll check for sure at the end of Triple Laser here.
The facility is completely operational again.
So he's transitioning at 34 versus 40. Oh, 6 seconds
I've got a
now.
surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A
All
real
right. See if anyone
surprise.
chokes this. This is chokeable.
What's going on?
Definitely chokeable.
No issue
But
there.
Can't Even. This is another map that he's ground for segmented recently, so you can see his hops on the railing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Really optimized.
Yeah. So his segment was what was it, half a second slower than Zype's, but being half a second slower than Zype's is pretty respectable. So
Mhm.
he saved even more time on that map than he already was saving over Betts. So. Ooh, bad
Alright.
stray from Betts there. We're gonna see if either of them go for the good ending. He's going for it.
All right, this could be huge for Betts if he messes it up. The Betts is not going for it.
Oh wow,
Just
he hits
probably,
it
wow, that's
flawlessly.
really
You hate
unfortunate
to
for
see
Betts
that if
there.
you're Betsruner. He's talking about it in the VC right now, and Betts is like, "Oh come on!" Like he's not happy with the fact that happened.
That's pretty funny though. I didn't expect him to get that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not sure why.
Why is his load so much faster? Because he's like already like 5 seconds ahead in real time, and we have him on like a 15-second delay already.
Yeah, part of it is I mean, it could be the single segment that he just loads fewer times, but
Yeah, that's actually true. I didn't think about that. Also,
he
he's
hasn't loaded
green
too
on his
much.
splits and Can't Even is red.
Yeah. Oh, what is their PB is a pretty big difference though, isn't it? Over a minute? Is it over a minute?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I can check real quick.
I mean, it's not as big of a difference as some other races we've seen, but
yeah,
it's still.
and Betsruner will cover that up by saying, you know, hey, I haven't done a normal run in a few months. But,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
all single segment, obviously.
how much weight can you put on that? Yeah, he's at 31.25 versus a 30.70 or 17. So more than a minute. Bets' time is from 3 months ago. Can't Evens is from 6 days ago. So
Yeah.
put as much weight onto that as you want, but it is
All right.
certainly looking like the just like literally if he had just done laser over goo, then he would have been fine.
Mm.
Like that's lost him enough time to put him basically in line with Can't Even.
All right.
Actually, maybe not. It's close. It's close.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I don't think anything's gonna happen on neurotoxin sabotage or core.
yeah,
I mean,
I can't see anything happening for either of them.
yeah.
Maybe Betsrunner like tries to crouch and hit the shot on Neurosabo too many times and loses time.
Oh
But
yeah.
I think that's more of an Alice problem.
Yeah, I know Ken even always goes for that shot. I'm not sure how much time it really saves on
It only
speedrun.
saves time if you like crouch while you're like already jumping. Like
Oh yeah.
it really doesn't save any time. Like if it throws off how quick you get into that room, then it's almost guaranteed to be losing you time unless you just hit it like really, really well and like all the way back. We'll see what he goes for here.
Yeah,
We'll see
I
how
mean,
much time he loses, if any.
Can't even. I'm sure is gonna do it because I'm pretty sure he usually does. Yeah.
See
I'm
that
not sure.
probably breaks even. If I had to guess. Oh, that was really good though.
Oh wow.
I would have honestly just let the laser cut it because the time is
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, see, Bets goes for
Oh,
more of what I would
that's smart
recommend.
though. I think that's
Yeah,
better. Yeah.
but his cycle here is much worse.
Did he cut that third tube on the
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
No, he didn't. Oh no, he missed.
Oh, he didn't cut the bottom one. That's funny.
Not so fast.
But yeah, underground, I don't see much being different between the two.
Yeah. Of course, we said that about Nero sabotaging.
Yeah,
You never
we
really
did.
know.
We did say that.
I wonder if
So-
anyone's gonna try Bill plays route.
For what?
Underground. I started implementing it at the end.
Oh,
as you
what's
go
his
to the
route? I've
portal.
never heard of it.
It's like it's like you place your portal where so that you can jump into the exit, and your portal stand for it. It's kind of weird to explain. It's
Interesting.
just it's fewer portals, and then there's a reportal to get to the end. It is faster. I don't know if.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it here.
This is a modified version of the route most people go for that looks a little slower, but it still works out for him. He goes through the door. We'll see what Bets does here. Bets is even farther behind than it looks like to our POV because his timer is ahead by like 10 seconds again.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's pretty behind here. But in voice chat, I mean, it's harder for them to compare because real time, their timers are really quite far apart.
Yeah. Ooh, good reportal from Can't Even. Ooh, really bad reportal from Betsruner. Should we sync up their timers again? Put them on another 10 seconds?
Yeah, might as well, just maintaining the single segment difference here.
Yeah, honestly.
You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint.
So
Can't
Bets
even
is
stand
paused
for
here
this.
real quick to align their timers.
But informative.
Honestly, I think that not going for the setup is just better than.
I
going for
think
the
so
setup.
too.
Yeah, the setup's just so slow, and it's really an easy thing to hit.
And I see people mess up the setup constantly.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's really, I think it's only worthwhile if you go for senior for Cube Clip.
Oh yeah,
And I know one runner who does that, so.
yeah, that's a bold move going for senior.
Dude, I'm getting flashbacks to the last race we commentated because I'm wildly hungry right now.
I'm not too hungry yet. I'm expecting it to hit me though.
Yeah. Well, it's like almost 3 o'clock here. I have not eaten today, so.
Oh yeah, it's 3:30 here, and I haven't eaten today.
Oh wow, you're just a better man than I.
Well, to be fair, I didn't actually get out of bed until just now
Oh
to
yeah, I
commentate this
remember you
race.
saying something about that. I'd be like, oh, maybe I should wake up. Honestly, nobody
Yeah.
can really shame anybody for sleep schedules in
No,
this current age.
not
It's
at
kind of
all.
all over the place.
I've been staying up until like until like after sunrise too, so
Yeah.
it's just been complete
My brother wakes
disaster.
up at like 3 in the morning and then goes to bed at like noon
I started doing that for a while too. I've been all over the place.
or 5 or whatever. It's just like wild. I
Mm,
I had to keep some sort of normalcy, but
yeah,
classes just ended like a few days ago for me, so it's
yeah,
like,
me too.
ooh, can't even hear. Going for his. He has a
I don't
newer setup.
understand why he just because I feel like the it's better to most runners do that differently. That just
Yeah,
goes right there.
it's more consistent to do it the way he does it,
You
but
think so?
I felt it for general most people for I can't speak.
Mhm.
Generally, most people find his setup a little easier, but it's a lot slower, and he was really good at the old setup, so
Right.
I'm not entirely sure why he goes for it. We'll see what Betts does, because he goes for stuck launch too, I think. Even on single segment. Oh yeah, there he goes. You can see his portal
All
funneling
right.
blue
Yeah.
bind on. Yeah, he does.
See,
He
I
does
don't
the
think I
older
could
setup.
do that. That's just
It's
so
it's
distracting.
really. Oh, you mean the colors?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little much.
Yeah, no, Crazy Bucks though, because I just started doing that stuck launch too, and I always thought the other setup that I see people do is so much easier than what Can't Even does.
Yeah,
But,
I'm so bad at this map. Crazy box. Like
oh
it's
yeah,
unreal.
yeah, no, me too, me too.
Nah, like I can't even do it in challenge mode, much less full game.
I can't do anything in challenge modes.
Yeah, like even if you can, even if you do a pretty slow stuck launch, most of the times on the leaderboard aren't stuck launch. Like
Oh yeah,
you can still get top 40 without a
I
stuck launch.
yeah, I did a stuck launch for Crazy Box on challenge mode just because I could, but it was like bad.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even try to make it good, so
Even
it's
world
probably
record is
not
bad
fast.
if we're being honest.
It always is though, isn't it?
That's his 2 maps behind.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I
They're
mean,
two
Can't
of the
Even.
shorter maps, but still.
I don't know if you watched Can't Even's race the other day, but his conversion ensure was
Really
something
bad.
else.
Very
So
sloppy.
if he does that again, Betts could actually catch up. I don't think he'll let that happen again, though.
Yeah, he was practicing it before and everything. Like I
Yeah. I mean, if Betts wasn't doing single sub again, I wonder how close this would actually be.
Yeah, me too. Okay, that was fine.
Hmm.
Just have to see if he messes up the ending here.
Yeah.
Yeah, segmented right here jumps to the left and like avoids the box entirely,
Oh
and
yeah.
then hits the reportal.
That's tough.
It's hard. It's also hard to shoot the portal up the elevator shaft, which is like
Actually, yeah, that's always been like weirdly inconsistent with me.
yeah.
Like I've gotten a little better at it, but it's just I don't know.
Back when the super reportal wasn't a thing, like my
Mhm.
time was like a whole rank lower than it should have been just because of that shot at the end. Like
Wow.
I was rank 5 instead of rank 4, and we were tied up until like the elevator room. And I did the
Wow.
faster ending too. I just lost so much time to shooting up the shaft that
Yeah, that shot is kind of a pain.
yeah. I don't like how he jumps for the tube
Yeah,
bounce.
yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I mean,
I
if it
mean, I
works,
guess
it works.
if you hit it, you hit it.
Yeah.
But I would go as far as to call him a bad role model for other runners because it's such a bad
Yeah.
route.
We need someone else to make the tutorial now. He's gonna miss these then.
Honestly, I don't think he probably did actually go over it. He did like boring strats and then actual strats in the tutorial,
Yeah.
I think. So he probably went over tube bounce.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure he did. There's no way you could not go over 2 bounds. Almost everyone does it.
Yeah, which is weird because my understanding is that the second stuck launch is actually like easier than the first almost. You just have
Oh,
to
you
actually
think
look at
so?
coordinates.
Yeah, I always had
I
an
don't
issue
do
with
it.
it. Yeah,
I don't
I
do
don't
it
know either.
because I just decided I would never learn it because I don't run full game.
Yeah, I
And then
need
what?
to now to get pros, so maybe I'll start doing it. But it's just tough because though you have to do the lineup so like pretty quickly. That's the
Yeah,
problem. It's just the timing is so tough.
It's something that rewards practice, I'm sure. But
Yeah, I'm sure it's not that hard if you actually do it regularly. But
well, it looks like Can't
I wasn't-
Even is about a map ahead still.
yeah, it's hard
Give or
to
take.
tell if Bess actually made time up on Can't Even.
He did normal conversion intro, so.
Hmm.
Wow, I just went to go take a sip of water and just spilled it all over me.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
I know. I'm a real genius.
Honestly, though, lemon skip on speedrun mod seems not worth it to me. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
would
it's worth
agree.
doing.
I would agree. Unless you're really bad at the reportal. And
Yeah,
you have a
or if
lot
you
of
can
practice
like,
at the skip.
yeah, if you can do lemon skip really fast, then it's faster. But you have to be consistent and quick, and it just isn't.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
How many people are good at that? I can name one. His name is Zach.
He's got that tutorial out there.
He sure does.
Yeah.
What's his YouTube account? Z-Man Games? Z-Man
Something
Gaming?
like that, I think. Yeah.
Check him out. He has world record on every bad map. There's a route from like 2011 for Finale 1 that somebody finally did in a run, where it's like you basically bounce off a cube while flinging over to like.
Oh, that's an old route.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was from like
yeah.
2011.
Really?
It was just nobody ever did it because it was
Oh.
awful. And so somebody got world record doing it the other day. Turmoil, the same guy who did the prop catch route that's current world record.
That's
So
funny.
so Zach like spent a bunch of time yesterday and got world record with the route. So it's just the routes for this game just
That's
continually get
terrible.
worse as time
Yeah,
goes
they
on.
really do. Yeah, I wish I was running more actively a few years ago when challenge mode was easy.
Yeah, I know. Back when everybody was bad.
Yeah. You know, I feel like Can't Even should do that cube throw.
I'm
Like
not
at
good
least
at it.
but after you go through the portal throw it, because that's just free.
Yeah, I would agree there. I know Paraculus is really good at the challenge mode throw, like coming out of the portal.
Oh yeah.
I know he does it in runs, but
Yeah,
he
I just went
also
for that randomly during a run and I got it, so I might start doing it.
he also YOLO's Dane skip though, so
Oh, doesn't Bets do that?
no.
Oh well, he goes for it on every elevator, doesn't he? He goes for dance skip on every elevator. He's always. I'm pretty sure he does. I don't know if he does on speed mod, but
Yeah, I'm unsure. I don't know.
yeah, I think he just does it. It doesn't save time, but he does it.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure.
Can't Even doesn't get crouch fly. Ooh,
That's
what
a
are you
time
doing there,
loss,
buddy?
but it's not the kind of time loss that Bets needs here.
Yeah, I would agree. They are
Bets is actually in the green.
on the same. They are on this like one map apart right now. Or am I right here?
No, like two. They're like
Stop
two
the
maps.
box. Yeah, but Stop the Box and Laser Catapult is one map.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's realistically more like two maps, but
Mm.
Can't Even. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that he makes mistakes here.
Yeah. I haven't seen him mess up this map too much.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do this route either.
Chocolate chip or just chocolate in general?
I just go through the room.
Oh.
I do like literally no speedrun mod specific routes in my races.
I
in my
just started
runs.
doing chocolate milkshake. Chocolate milkshake's actually pretty free if you like just figure out what the input is. It's pretty easy. I thought it was hard, but
Yeah, I feel like most of the routes aren't too hard. They just require you to actually like put in like a marginal amount of effort, and that's like too much for me. I can't be bothered.
It probably took me like 5 minutes to figure out
Yeah.
chocolate milkshake. To be honest, it's not too bad.
I'm not gonna win the tournament. So
Yeah, that's true. Me neither.
I'm not too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like you have more to prove as a full game runner. Though.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Well, I've improved my route so much.
Yeah,
since I've started doing a bunch of route improvements.
And you're one of the people who's like been popping up. Shoot the portal differently, Bets. Oh my goodness, buddy. You can see Can't Even did it.
Yeah,
You can
I
do
don't.
it.
I don't understand. Like, I could never just walk away from that cube with confidence that it's gonna land correctly.
Oh
Like,
yeah, me neither. But he has like a
like,
lineup that he does.
oh yeah.
So he's just like got confidence in his lineup, which maybe he shouldn't. That was pretty fast though, and that's more than enough speed. Oh well, it was more than enough speed. I'll give him that. Oh yeah, it is pretty risky to go for this route, single segment.
I don't know.
That's good.
I'm gonna throw a curveball out here. I don't think that route is hard. I think that route is free. Now, of course, now that I say that, I'm gonna choke it in my next race.
Yeah, you know what? I can
But
agree with
like,
you to a certain extent, but
oh,
even did
that's
not
pretty
shoot the
funny.
portal.
Very confused there.
But I would say if you're using single segment and you can't quickly
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's
fix
still
your
risky for a
issues,
second.
because even if you don't die, it takes a good amount of time to reset if you don't have a save.
So I don't actually think I've messed that up yet in this tournament.
It's impressive.
But that's gonna change now that I said that. I shouldn't have said anything. That was
Yeah, this reminds me of when Jake said to me, "I've never crashed crouching, or never
actually, it's
crashed."
funny.
Yeah,
I said the
zooming
same
and
thing, yeah, and then also crashed, not during a race, but I did also crash
yeah.
then on that map.
Jake crashed during a race, which was hilarious because I was commentating the race, I think, and so I laughed at him like on the commentary.
That's pretty funny.
Kenny even goes for the fast strat here, which I don't like.
I
To
don't
be
either.
honest, he's good enough at it to where it's not
It's
something
okay
you
for
could.
full game, but not being able to crouch in speed mod is
Yeah.
that's what makes it hard, really.
Yeah. Agreed.
Honestly, the
We're at
repulsion intro, my least
center.
favorite route in speed mod is definitely repulsion intro.
That's fair.
The,
That's like one of the worst maps in the game.
yeah, it's horrible. I don't know what it is. I just can't do it like consistently.
It's funny
Some
how
days
it's
I
one of the
can do it.
only maps that translates entirely in challenge mode and full game, where it's like the worst map in challenge mode and in full game.
Oh yeah.
Like
At least you
everybody
don't,
hates
like,
it in both.
the part of the route that I hate, you don't do in challenge mode, which is at least nice. But
Yeah, well, in challenge mode, it's just basically like an entirely luck-based map.
yeah, that's
It's like
true.
get the stick first try, get the
Mhm.
cube clip senior first try, get stepdad quick. It's like, ugh, it's just so much awful in one compact.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That goes for the good route here. It's probably like 2 seconds slower if I had to guess. But I still respect it.
I always do it, and I don't think that's gonna change for me. I don't
He even
think
goes
I'm
for the
gonna change
jump
that.
here. That's kind of funny. But he doesn't even throw it. Why are you going for the? Why are you pre-hopping it if you don't throw it? Also, his bombs exploded even though he tried to preserve. Is he on very high 30 pace right now? I don't think so.
No.
Okay. So it's probably like a 31 something.
Yeah. Is he actually?
I don't think so.
No. I think he's gonna just barely hit the 31.
Probably like a 31.10 maybe, if I had to guess. Assuming he doesn't mess
Honestly,
anything up.
faster. I think it's gonna be like 3106.
Yeah, it is really close.
Resolution Associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Alright.
3103. All right.
So he's beaten Betsruner into submission.
Yeah, but now Betsruner's gonna blame it on the segmented run.
Yeah,
so-
he's gonna be like, well, I did it single segment, so really I probably would have won.
Yeah, the single segment.
Let's see, I think Kenny just reported his time and setup. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Betts reported his time as a 32:25.
Wow, spoilers. Gosh. Yeah, Bet's
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, Betts lost. A spoiler, guys. Betts lost.
Mm-hmm.
So he went from a race that he was basically guaranteed to win versus Kersey to an exhibition match, which he lost, which is pretty funny.
Poor Betts. He was gonna do a whole flex thing too. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, he was gonna like change all of his textures or whatever, like maybe the
Yeah.
lighting. Ooh, that's a good save actually. Most people would double funnel there if they missed it.
Yeah. Yeah, is it faster to do that second flame, or should you? Because I've been seeing people like not do that more often and just hop over to Wheatley.
The
Ooh.
second fling I think is faster.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think so too.
It's done in challenge mode.
Hmm.
So I assume, maybe wrongly, but I still assume that if it's done in challenge mode, it's faster.
Yeah, I agree. I can't imagine it not being faster.
Every once in a while, though, I say something like that, and then everybody yells at me and says, "Oh, actually, no."
Yeah, there's no way though, because you have to fall to the ground the same way either way. So it's just
Yeah.
like,
You just basically like go through the portal, like immediately just slap it onto GLaDOS, and then you're
yeah,
done.
that's
I don't
actually
know if they're
amazing.
doing a best of 3.
um, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do it. We'll see.
They're still in the
All
chat
right,
together.
can't even hop in back on the conversion
Oh,
intro.
they said sure.
Oh, all right, we're going for another one. Oh boy, I'm gonna get hungry.
All right, I might get food.
I mean, I don't really know. See, I would if I like had food in mind to get, but I don't.
Yeah, I might just like microwave leftover chicken or something.
Yeah, I might like make some hot dogs really fast,
Oh,
but
can't even said ready.
oh,
We could take turns solo calming.
I mean,
You wanna take first shift of
okay,
getting
okay,
food?
okay. Oh, getting food? Yeah, sure, 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 sure.
Yeah, so I'll do
Yeah.
the race comms while Cardin gets food.
All right, that sounds like a
Okay.
plan. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna reset the. I don't know. It was like 1.4, I think. So we'll do that for bets, maybe. Hopefully that. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to game 2 of the exhibition match. Betsruner versus Can't Even. I did the countdown, and Betts is like yelling at me after the countdown is done. So hopefully he started and isn't, you know, chatting to me when he should be starting the match. They're in VC together. They could just count each other down. I don't know why they need me to do it. Because there's a giant stream delay, so it's not like it helps me to count it down. It just makes it a little more awkward, you know? For those of you who are tuning in late, the match Betsrunner versus Kurziao. Kurziao forfeited. Kurziao is the creator of Portal 2 Speedrun mod and has decided that participating in the tournament is taking away from mod development time and is forfeited. So Bets is just racing Can't Even as like an exhibition match for fun. So Cardin and I are doing commentary and we are taking shifts to make food because we're both hungry. Okay, the timers are a little offset here, but Bets has better loads, so we're just gonna.
If cube and button-based testing cause this emergency, if you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill.
Not going to read too much into this, but if Betsrunner continues to do single segment runs as opposed to normal runs, where he self-imposes no resets or reloads of saves, then he's going to lose. Just like he did last race, by like a minute and 30 at least. So it'd be more fun, I think, to see him do a non-SS run with save loads. But, you know, he's got his own principles, his own practices. Because just maps like Laser over Goo, he's just losing like 15 seconds for nothing. And honestly, I feel like doing the reportal for Laser over Goo is not even that inconsistent. So might as well just go for it. 1750. Yeah, so Betts is 2 seconds behind right now.
Congratulations. The exit door is now open.
Probably a second now.
If the enrichment center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter. Well done. The enrichment center reminds you that although
Hate to see that from Betts. Not a massive time loss, but it's still a time loss, and he didn't need time loss.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the
Future
logic
starter
is no longer
here.
enough, if you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome.
Man, he's
Remember, testing is
not
the future,
vibing right
and
now.
The future starts with you.
Can't even seems to be vibing much harder.
Good work getting
So
this
off a
far.
vibe check alone,
That's
I'm
it.
saying that it looks like Betsruner might
To ensure that
take home the
safety
L
remains recorded
2
by
times in a
cameras,
row.
all safety devices have been disabled.
Although the time gap is like
It's
2
not your
seconds,
right
it's
to
not
have
that bad.
questions or concerns about this policy.
It's just a little bit of delay.
Hello. I'm back.
Well, welcome back. Bets is like 4 seconds behind on Wake Up.
All right. Have we decided whether he's doing single segment again or not?
Well, no on Laser Over Goo.
Oh yeah. I hope he's not, to be honest. I want to see how close the race can actually be.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing, but I think he uses it as a shield for his inadequacy.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I think he's going to do it.
Alright, so I'll let Cardin take over casting for a minute or two.
Alrighty. Okay, so I guess while I'm here by myself, I'll talk a little bit about some of the technicalities of the run for those of you who are in the chat. Oh, actually, I don't have the chat up. All right. For anyone who's here who isn't already familiar, this is Portal 2 Speedrun mod. So it's Portal 2, but it cuts out all the cutscenes and waiting time. Like, for example, all the elevators go faster. You don't have to wait on dialogue. There's some maps that have entire sections of them ripped out because there's no real gameplay in them. Things like that. So it makes the speedrun quite a lot faster. Here we have 2 of the better runners in the community racing each other, and they're both just going into Chapter 2 here. So this map Ken Even is on is mostly I mean it's mostly fast because of level design flaw, or it's just there's no technically challenging things that are done here. It's just some clever alternate solution. Can't even coming up on dual laser, where you're going to see both of them use laser switch glitch. Where, ooh, Can't Even chokes it a little bit there. That's pretty funny. Laser stairs, the worst chamber in the game? I don't know about that. I'm okay with laser stairs. Repulsion intro. Wait, what? Repulsion intro has to be the worst chamber in the game. I don't know what you're talking about. Repulsion intro is terrible. Laser stairs does have an issue with the cube, though. The cube makes me kind of mad. Oh, Bet's going for single segment, so he's taking a really safe route here because anything else is not single segment safe. So we're basically going to see another dub from Can't Even here. No, Repulsion intro does. I am never in a good mood leaving Repulsion intro. I don't think I've ever been like left Repulsion intro and been like, oh yeah, that was a fun and interesting speedrun. Like, no, never. I've just absolutely not. Always lose time.
Here's an interesting fact.
That's the problem, is Repulsion intro is never done right.
Let's see what the next test is.
I didn't actually see what Can't Even's timer was, but it looks like Bets is maybe 10 seconds behind. That's largely going to be because of laser overkill. But of all the maps that could be like worse than Repulsion intro, why laser stairs? It's like laser stairs is a pretty harmless map, really.
Smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you. Remember before when I was
Yeah, so we'll be
talking
seeing
about
them both go
smelly
for a
bars
super
standing
reportal
around
here.
buildings?
The way reportals work is if you're standing inside of a portal and then shoot the opposite portal, the game will push you out. So it's such as to try and avoid some exploits that would be possible otherwise. But by getting stuck in the portal and shooting a bunch of times, you can get a big speed boost out of this, which you just saw Can't Even do. And so you see Bets does it here, and yeah, just launches himself up to the end of the map. You just don't like it? Is it like the placing the cube on the button? Because I totally get that. That makes me a little upset sometimes.
I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
All right. So yeah, they can, you can just reach the portal services underneath those panels, and pretty quick and easy completion of Fizzler intro going into chapter 3 here. You'll see Can't Even go for something real quick. He misses this. I guess I can explain how it works if Bets gets it, but otherwise it'll just be confusing because you didn't see it happen. So let's see if Bets get this. Yeah, so you saw he just basically teleported across the room. And the reason is, to my understanding, it's because your camera is on top of your head. And so your camera actually passes through that ceiling portal before your player does. And you shoot portals from your camera, so when you shoot the portal, you move your destination portal and your player comes out at a different spot.
If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break.
Okay. Can't even and Bets both on Ricochet. This is a chokeable map, but probably not one either of them will choke because it's not the most difficult map, especially when you get the muscle memory down.
That's true. Also, is Betsruner doing single segment?
Yes,
again?
he is.
Resident Sleeper in the chat, boys.
Getting the cube into the portal. Yeah, I get. Yeah, so yeah, guy in the chat here thinks that Laser Stairs is the Jaundice. He thinks Laser Stairs is the worst map, but
you're wrong.
Yeah, Repulsion Intro is definitely the worst map. Like hands down.
I can understand having trouble with Laser Stairs, and I think it is a bad map, especially for full game. But I don't know. The ending for CM is a nightmare.
I don't even think it would make bottom 10, to be honest, for me.
No, yeah, no, me neither.
It's a pretty harmless map.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And even if you can't shoot under it, you can still recover that pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So well, I'm going to note this on your file in the commendation.
All right, Betsruner. Was he just not bunny hopping? I didn't look at his.
Yeah, I wasn't looking either. I had chat open and chat was over Betsruner's screen.
Oh.
Because I have one monitor down here, so.
Well, that's
because I decided to remove the least interesting stream.
Wow. A little bit of a roast on Bets there.
Look, if you decide to do single segment every
that's true.
You
yeah.
Can't be mad when I get bored and don't care. If you're purposefully gonna like, nerf your run, what's fun about that?
Actually, Bets
and a race you're gonna lose more than likely.
So yeah, I wonder what happened to Bets last week because he was in the green like in chapter 8, wasn't he? Last race.
I don't remember.
So I don't know what happened to him. I'm pretty sure he was.
But right here, a scientist has noted that on you.
All I know is that I have to mute my mic because I'm eating sun chips.
Oh yeah, no, I actually made a hot dog and just ate it as fast as I could before getting back on the
mic. I think my chicken is almost done reheating.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll eat that, but for the time being, I'm eating sun chips.
Sun chips are pretty good.
They're really good, and like they're like the least guilty chips.
That's basically true. I'm not sure why.
Because I like almost never eat chips anymore. But like my mom went to Costco and she bought like a giant like variety box of sun chips. So I was like,
that's game over. Yeah.
Might as well have a bag of sun chips. One of the small little bags of sun chips. It's wild living back with your parents again because sometimes they'll just buy food that you definitely shouldn't eat, and then you end up eating it, and you're like, man, I shouldn't have eaten that.
That happens occasionally.
Bad cube placement. I'm gonna go grab my chicken.
I bet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're
all right. So can't even getting out just before 10:04, and yeah, Betsruner almost exactly 10 seconds behind. Which is funny because that's where he was after Laser Over Goo. So just about all of Bets' time loss here is because of Laser Over Goo. I'm using a slower route there. Whoa. That's pretty funny. Bets got confused. Oh. That reportal is a little finicky because you gotta have some decent stripes after you hit it in order to get across. It's not as free as just a reportal and you'll make it.
So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Can't even not killing that turret. And actually, I'm not.
Yeah,
I didn't see what happened to Can't Even.
He lived there, didn't he?
Did he? I was watching Bets. Oh well, no, he did, but he's behind now, isn't he?
Oh, maybe he's just going slow. I don't know.
Because he was 10 seconds ahead. like a map ago.
Is Bets just not going into laser shading?
No, he's going into triple laser.
Oh, what?
I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Dude, I
Huh.
go and grab my chicken real quick, and then all of a sudden Betsruner is somehow in a lead.
Yeah.
Why?
Now, see, now he's gonna blame him being behind on you, though. That's the thing. It's more likely that.
Can't even die.
die. Oh,
Did he
well,
die on column blocker?
yeah, he must have been on column block. We're so good at commentating.
I know, right?
We're paying so much attention to what's
Dude.
happening.
Well, we're taking like shifts on commentary, and then it's like you can only watch one stream at a time.
He fell in the goo? Oh, I thought Betsruner was the one who fell in the goo. Oh. Okay, I'm just...
Maybe you thought you were
I'm
watching
good.
Betsruner.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
After this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real
All right.
surprise.
Well, there's not...
What's going on?
Are there any like serious differences in route left due to a single segment? I don't know if there are.
Between Can't Even and Betsruner, or between Betsruner and himself?
Between Betsruner and himself.
Oh yeah, then probably not. Can't Even's probably gonna go for the faster escape, which is gonna save him like, I don't know, 5 or 6 seconds.
Oh yeah, provided he gets it.
Yeah.
But really, having to rely on the stair boost for that's what turns me off of that route.
Yeah,
Ever
it's
wanting
kinda
to try
gross.
it. Yeah. Ooh, decides not to go for it. Okay, that's an interesting decision. He probably, well, it's probably because he's behind actually.
Maybe he's trying to flex. Maybe he's trying to say, I can do the slower routes and still beat you.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, there's definitely something happening in their voice chat that caused that.
Yeah, you would think that, you know, with Betsruner trying to be like, oh, I'm doing single segment, you know, Can't Even come up with some sort of retort other than just beating him into the ground.
Yeah.
Anyone know the lease portals for Finale 2?
Actually, is Can't Even doing single segment? Has he loaded?
Oh, that's... Wait, did he just reset entirely on column blocker?
I don't... I mean, that would explain the time loss. Well, no, is there an autosave at all during column blocker? I could have sworn
There might
was.
be, actually. That's interesting.
Huh.
Did he... So, for Laser over Goo, did Can't Even just hit it first try?
Yeah, he did Wetmaker first try.
Yeah, I figured. So maybe he's going for single segment. That'd be fun.
That would be funny.
Dude, I go to commentate races and I still can't get away from lease portals.
Man, I don't know what the big explosion has been with lease portals recently.
No idea.
Like,
I even
I
got
don't
them
get
segregated
lease
into one
portals.
channel and they still find a way to get to me.
like, I don't understand the appeal. It's like speedrunning, but there's only like 4 possible times you can get. I just don't
Yeah,
understand.
it's like... I can tie 6,000 other people.
Yeah, no, I don't understand. The race is a lie? I couldn't agree more, boss. This is not a real race. This is just seeing who can flex more on the other runner.
This is just exhibition
Yeah.
on steroids. What was Can't Even's time last game? 31-0... What was it?
It was
31-03?
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently Can't Even might be doing single segment now.
Yeah,
Which he
we have to
did
keep
not
an
last
eye
game.
and see if he loads.
Because he had a terrible column blocker.
I feel like he would try to single segment. He might accidentally load out of habit, but I feel like he would try to match Bets with that.
Yeah.
My guess is Bets just didn't tell him last race that he was going to do single segment until it was too late.
I feel like he knew.
Yeah, I guess.
And he might have just instinctively save loaded or something and
Yeah, there's a good chance.
just been like, well, I guess I'm not doing the no saves.
No, I feel like to run single segment, I actually would have to like unbind my load and save.
Yeah, that's what
keys.
Bets did. So
Yeah. Man, Bets with a pretty substantial lead though. I mean, nothing. So not as ridiculous as some round 1 race leads, but you know.
you gotta take off like 6 seconds or so, but still, it's a pretty good lead.
So yeah, Betsruner are a little bit less than one map ahead of Ken even. I'm really curious if Ken Even's going for single segment, because if he's going for single segment, he obviously has to win.
Yeah, and things like Lemon Skip or Crazy Box are a little more dicey because I don't know if he has single
Yeah.
segment practice. He's obviously good at the tricks and normally hits them in one try, but it's still a little less guaranteed, you know?
Mhm. Man, how did we ever actually run this game single segment?
No one did. That's the
Yeah,
secret.
I guess
There's like
that's true.
3
Yeah.
people.
That was back when I actually like ran CM, but not really because I was bad.
Yeah, virtually nobody ran full game.
Yeah, it's much more fun now.
Yeah, agreed.
All right.
Oh, Bets misses reportal. Just gotta stick it out.
Ooh. Yeah, so actually this might be how we tell if Ken even does single segment. Because if he misses this. Wow.
Wow.
All right, then never mind. That closes the gap. Oh, actually, Ken even might be ahead.
He's 3 seconds ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, the timer's a little bit confusing, but Ken even's definitely ahead there.
You're not part of the control group, by the way.
Oh.
You get the gel. Last poor son of a
All
gun
right,
got
Bet
blue
sticks
paint.
that pretty quickly.
He sticks it, but then he misses it.
Oh. Wait, what happened?
He didn't strafe hard enough.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
The whole squad laughing.
Okay. So
Is he trying to sync up the timers on his own? No, I guess he just
I don't
paused for
know.
something. But it would seem as if Can Even's like 2 seconds ahead right now.
Oh, in case you got
Yeah.
repulsion gel, here's some advice.
Let's see where they finish here.
Do not get covered in the repulsion.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Almost 3.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping.
Okay.
Not part of the test. That's asbestos.
Man, these later races are going to be so hyped, though, when there's actually stakes to this sort of
I
thing.
know. It's already fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 seconds ahead for Can Even.
Oh my goodness. That is... That's terrible to look at. Yeah,
They are
so
so in sync.
the thing that Betsruner does, though... Oh. Yeah, but the setup that Betsruner has is... like, I prefer that one drastically. Man, that's a huge L, though.
Yeah, it's kind of over for him now.
Yeah, I wonder how he messed that up so bad.
Aside from like chapter 7, I guess. There's not really much time I can see Bets saving.
Yeah, chapter 7 is definitely an opportunity because Lemon Skip doesn't really save time, so if Can't Even chokes it, then Bets can easily get ahead with the other route.
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
That was such a weird part of the Crazy Box route to mess up, though. Like, of everything that could go wrong.
That's the hard part for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just getting the gel up there?
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, I started, like, I like gave myself a setup to do that consistently. Where to shoot, so... Oh.
Ooh, you hate to see that.
That's really rough. And you lose so much time in single segment. Yeah, that probably is closed it for Can't Even.
It'd be wild to see him come back though. Oh, that's it.
Oh
Goodbye.
yeah, there's no way.
Propulsion gel testing. You've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful.
Unless Ken even has another like 3-minute conversion intro. Even then, though, to be honest, he's got a. This reportal is really awkward. Oh. Yeah, he's definitely doing single segment.
I mean, it's looking like a 3-second conversion intro is gonna happen. Or a 3-minute, sorry, 3-minute conversion intro might happen.
Yeah, he must be running single segment though, because he didn't load a save after messing up there.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is really the deciding factor to see if Bets can come back if he gets stuck here. Oh, I hate to see it. If you're Bets runner right now. That's a shame. That would have been pretty funny if he came back.
Agreed. Can't even hit the reportal. Real flex.
I know things look bleak, but that green man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and
All right.
make him put me back in
Oh.
my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have...
You really hate to see that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1 and that's with some generous rounds.
Wait, what is Bets doing? Oh, because he's single segment.
He's doing the backup.
You only get one shot at that. That's funny.
Okay, so it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding.
Right?
They both did reportal.
That's pretty nice. Risky play though, if you shoot that reportal a little too early, that's tough to recover.
Agreed. But it's a nice flex.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty far out. It'll probably be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like having gel that far out, but it can definitely be recovered.
You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the
Although he
what
misses
happened?
the portal.
Oh.
You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, design this tech.
Alright, I think he got that.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so... And... nothing. Alright, can't blame him for trying. Okay.
Ken even should have done tests 3 times. Little flex there. You could definitely have afforded to do it. Yeah, so it seems like both runners are pretty deep in the red now.
Not entirely, not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
Chapter 7 really destroyed both their runs.
Wow. Well done. Seriously, both of you.
I think it's also probably worth noting that Kid even is running against his normal splits, I think, not single segment splits. So.
Oh, is Bets running against single segment splits? I see.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Well done.
So it's looking like Can't Even's probably going to run away with game 2, and then it's going to
Yeah.
be it.
Well.
They both missed the throw and test, which both of them claim is really easy and hard to mess up, so.
That's pretty awkward.
Not gonna believe this. I found a single win. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers. Just in there. Filled with skeletons. Shook them out.
We've been doing a bunch of routing for the map it Can't Even's on right now.
Oh, really?
For segmented, yeah. Trying to optimize the map, because for segmented we're not planning on doing any crouch fly preserves.
Oh.
So that last test was
Is that really faster, or is it just easier to do? Oh, wow. Jeez.
No crouch fly is quite a bit faster. It's just harder to do.
Huh. Well, that ought to be an interesting run.
Yeah, funnel intro is wildly faster without crouch preserve.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
And then ceiling button is as well. Not wildly, but it's
Yeah, that.
faster. It's probably like 4 seconds faster, I would think.
Oh, yeah. I guess the CM.
4 or 5.
Yeah, the
And
CM
then
run for that is pretty fast.
polarity, I think Zype actually got faster than community gold, with the normal no crouch fly preserve route. So
Really? There's.
yeah,
That's surprising.
yeah, it's because you can circle jump and stuff at the start, and
Mm.
you don't have to wait in the funnel at the end.
Right.
But
Don't mind me, just moving the old test
for
chamber
skipping
closer
fly,
to me.
for full game, it's not worth it. If I'm being completely honest, the
Yeah,
maps are
the
just
routes
hard.
are-
Yeah, like it's possible to save time if you do the routes really well, but if you don't do the routes really well, it's really easy to lose time.
That ceiling button route would be terrible.
Yeah, and you can still probably break even with preserve if you just interesting from Betsruner.
Oh, oh, that's tough.
Ooh, at least it landed on the portal surface.
Yeah, that could have been a tragedy.
I
I don't think he knows what to do. That's not gonna work. Oh, okay.
Oh, the cube.
Wow, that's unlucky. That's actually really funny.
If he can go through that portal and grab it while he goes up, oh my gosh. He's gonna
You
try
can
and
even
grab
get
it through the portal.
Yeah. There we go.
There he goes.
That's actually
Shoot the
really
funnel!
funny.
Oh my gosh, it's not that hard to shoot the portal.
Yeah.
You know he's just tilted after that one.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, for maps like we have a really cool route for prop catch, courtesy of Luke.
Nice.
Involves
Yeah,
a
maybe we
cool
should
little
let us-
re-portal. And then it's a lot faster to do maps like what are you doing, Bets? What? He's trying to do the old CM route from like 2013. Come on, buddy.
he's completely given up.
He's just going for like brownie points at this
Yeah,
point.
he's trying to redeem himself by doing some crazy strats.
He doesn't even get the button. Now he's gonna go for a portal.
There we go.
And he hits it so fast. What a lad.
Funny.
But yeah, and then propulsion, or not propulsion. Laser platform and laser catapult are both also faster without crouch fly. So, like laser catapult is so much faster, and then laser platform is a good amount faster. So.
Yeah, that's a tough route though on laser platform without.
Yeah, it's tough, but in
a
segmented run, it's honestly pretty easy.
Yeah.
Whoops and bets. He's really just going. He's just throwing all the marbles at the wall.
He's actually so mad after that wall button.
Yeah, he's literally just going for like funny flex strats at this point. I mean, he's making the match more interesting.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, how's the race? I mean, Betsruner is only doing the best strats. He will not settle for anything less. So
I don't know why he's doing preserve on laser catapult at this
honestly,
point.
it's probably because he doesn't think he's going to be able to get the other one. Maybe there's no backup otherwise.
I would think he's less.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't care enough.
I think he cares more about laser platform than he does about laser catapult.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
This race is going so well though. Bets is unlikely to come back, but you know, who knows? Can't even could just sit like AFK for 10 minutes on Finale 4.
And he would still beat Betsruner at this point. Man, but there goes all the clout from being able to use the excuse of single segment, huh?
Yeah, that's actually really funny. Can't even knows what he's doing here.
Can't even's on pace for a run that's probably like 30 seconds slower than his last run,
Hmm.
if I had to
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm really bad at timing Finale 4, though.
Yeah, I always figure like a good finale 4 is probably a minute 20, minute 30.
You're probably right. Is he gonna do the reportal here? Nope.
No.
Thought he was just gonna flex, but...
He doesn't want to make us wait too long for him to finish. If he just nonsense
Yeah, I guess he
rest.
just wants to join comms about the same time as Can't Even does, so... The question is, how hard do we roast him when he comes in for an interview?
I mean, see, I feel like I'm just not in the position to roast him.
Oh, me neither, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. I mean, okay, sure, yeah.
That's not gonna stop me.
I mean, what we really need to do is we just need to get Can Even on board with roasting him, and then it's free.
Yeah, game 1 you had an excuse. You were doing you were nerfing your own game. Race 2. What happened, buddy?
All right,
Part 5.
28.
Yeah, so
that was about 25 seconds slower.
yeah. So actually, what is world record for single segment? Is that it?
Probably, to be honest.
That'd be really funny if he got
Yeah.
world record for single segment.
Honestly, Bets is gonna get that category added back to Speedrun mod on speedrun.com.
I think there's a
That's gonna be terrible.
checkbox you can tick for a run that says like single
Oh,
segment
really?
or whatever. I'm not sure. They both did SS. Betts did SS solo the first game, then Can't Even beat him, and then Can't Even decided to do SS the second game, and still beat him. So I guess I will mark Can't Even as done +1. And then he'll get the invite in a second, probably.
So Betsruner might still beat my PB. My PB is pretty garbage. We'll see.
He's beating mine for sure.
Well, your PB is better than mine.
What's that's like a 34 something, right?
Yeah, mine's a 35.
Oh,
I mean, like my PB's free, but
same. It would require me to like attempt a run.
Oh yeah. I got myself to run a full game yesterday, and I had to redo a party conversion. It was just the worst run I've ever had, and I PB'd by a minute and a half because I just.
Yeah, I was gonna do a full game run for the first time in like months the other day, and I got the secret panel and I forgot the lineup, and I just quit.
Oh yeah.
It's like this isn't.
Yeah, I
worth
forgot
it.
some routes too. It was ridiculous. I feel like I should do it more because I could probably get most of the way to pros if I just did 3 runs or something. But
Honestly, I think pros needs to be changed for full game soon, probably too.
yeah, that's why I have to hurry.
I know.
I know
Get
it's gonna
grandfathered
happen.
in. So long as nobody notices, it's not like we have a bot that automatically updates anymore.
Yeah.
I remember when I got SP CM pros, and then it was I got bopped out like a multiple times, and I kept fluctuating back and forth. I think Ken even just joined for
Hi.
comms.
You got that right.
That was
Flexing a
so
little bit
funny.
on,
That was so funny. You beat him the first game, but he had the excuse of, oh, I was doing single segment, and then you beat him the second game doing single segment,
Yeah.
and you might have world record single segmented.
No, I was off by a second.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
Yeah. I was off by a second because I spent like 3 seconds sparking on the portal surface at the end. Just like
Yeah.
Zernicus did in his 10401.
Wow.
It's oh.
Actually, just
Okay.
before he said that, there's no way, there's nothing left to mess up. And he's like, well, there's that.
Yeah, Betsruner, he got a little bit upset there. Oh,
How's it going?
How's
Hi.
it going?
that.
Oh wait, he didn't beat my PB. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, he
You hate to see it.
now.
Well, I forfeited, so I didn't beat anyone's PB.
Oh, you forfeited. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
I,
you.
God, did you not read the chat?
I didn't. I just
No.
hit done because I'm
Oh, it didn't
here
make you
talking to almost single segment world record holder. Can't even.
He just wasn't good enough to clinch it.
Yeah. Just lost it in the end. But man, that was a funny 2 races.
Yeah, that was. Pretty good.
You know in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater,
Yeah.
When you mess up a trick and it goes biffed it.
Yeah.
That was that was me. That was me on like the entire second half of that run.
I know. You just when you started going for like the 2013 CM funnel catch route, I
That
was
was
like, oh,
funny.
he's lost it.
I was just trying to have a good time, and let me tell you, it didn't even end up being a good time.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
you can say that again.
Yeah, that was pretty funny though. After wall button, it was just.
Yeah. It's very funny because for some reason you don't do wet maker in single segment. And then
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see you do wet maker in single.
So Kate even did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When was the last
Yeah.
time I died on wet maker? Literally never.
yeah. You wanna know what else Kate even did on the first run? That was supposed to be single segment too. We saw how that ended up on with wet maker.
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to be first run. We were just
It
like,
was
oh, I
supposed to
guess.
be both.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was not aware of that fact entirely. So
You,
See, yeah, that's
you
what I-
definitely
that's what I
did. You agreed to it prior to the race, and then you dipped because, well, it obviously failed laser over good wet maker. Anyway, how was the
Also, I'd
commentary,
like to point
guys?
out
Hopefully better
that-
than my race.
Yeah, we had a
point out
lot of
that
fun
the-
making fun of you, Bets. It
Yeah.
was a good time.
Had some.
When we saw that can't even like died on, I think we figured out for sure that you were doing single segment the second run when you died on column blocker.
Yeah.
I've literally told everyone I'm doing single segment until I.
No, we were talking about can't even, not you. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's not all
we knew
about
for sure
you.
Can't Even was doing it on the second race when he died on column blocker, and we were like, "Oh, this is gonna be interesting."
Mhm.
And then it
Well, to
wasn't
be
interesting.
fair, it really was interesting until that one map. What was that one
Yeah.
map? Oh, I
I don't
died
know.
twice on prop intro. It was pretty
Yeah,
close before.
You were
that. And
behind
was-
though by then. I don't.
Yeah,
I think
by
you,
then,
like,
but I was ahead for like until like chapter 5.
you were
So it
ahead
was
for like
uh,
2 maps.
Yeah.
I was ahead for like
No, you were-
until
you
chapter
were ahead for
5. What do you mean? We
a
checked the
little
we compared the splits. Bro.
Well, to be fair, I missed a lot of the second race because I went to go get food. So I
Yeah,
just like
we
hard
started.
do comms.
We started commentating.
We took shifts because we were hungry.
Well,
So I missed a good portion of game 2 because I was reheating chicken.
Oh, darn.
nice.
It was very. It was,
Yeah,
very
it was a
good.
fun race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah.
is gonna be hype when there's actually stakes later in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And are
it's
you
gonna
good?
be really fun.
If you don't get the sub 31,
Honestly, don't have
single
Daniel make
segment.
them though.
Yeah, no, actually, wait, you're in trouble though, because you're gonna be doing single segment. Like,
Yeah, like if you don't
I'm
get sub
just doing
31
singles-
by the time the races are ending.
Oh
then-
no, I might have to face Melon or not Melon, Zach in single segment. Ooh.
It-
Yeah, but
look,
what
if
if
you
you
play
have to-
like you did this race, then Zach's gonna, bring home the bacon.
Dude, it's a best
Yeah.
of 3. Didn't I beat his PB first match? And
I mean-
Zach is definitely not gonna, he's
You
not
don't
gonna
think Zach is
in
gonna
his
PB?
race.
You don't think
Not in his race.
finale 1 world record holder Zach is not gonna PB? You wanna put that on record?
Well, I'll have you know Burger 40 has an unsubmitted time on that map, so more like unofficial record holder.
Is this a base driven commentary? I'm gonna have to end the stream before this gets out of hand.
I just tilted Daniel like 87 degrees.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very close to being a right angle right now. Someone even called me flirting with obtuse.
Wait, that's Dane with his former girlfriend. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bro, hold on, bro.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I'm
wow.
sorry. It was funny though.
All right. Thanks for
poor
watching,
Burger.
everybody.
No, that's right.
That wasn't even offensive. Tell you what, that's
Guys,
watching.
watch this.
Wait, okay.
Okay.
Can't even. Were you were trying to say something for like an hour and a half?
I feel like I was, but now I don't remember. Right. So I did lemon skip in single segment.
Yep.
And that was fine.
And you
but
hit it.
I missed a jump, like one of the easier parts of the run,
Mhm.
but I couldn't load the save, so I had to
Oh,
figure
yeah.
out how to.
Yeah,
I
that's
lost, like,
what
more
I was
time.
sure.
Then lemon skip saved, but I still got the lemon skip first try.
I
Yeah.
thought it was.
That's,
I can't imagine how the comms with you and Alex were when he messed up wall button. Because man, did he mess that up bad.
I mean, it was just he was just having a good time at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point he was just
That
vibing.
was-
It's like
that
my
was-
race versus Burger 40, kind of.
Yeah.
When he went for the cube throw on stop the box, that was
Yeah,
Oh.
he just like he sat there and like looked at the wall for like a second, and then just yeeted the cube off to the left.
that was actually really
And we
funny.
were like, "Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it!"
Did he get it?
No, he was close though.
It was close. He didn't
Yeah.
fizzle it, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think that'll probably be all.
Yeah.
Are there any
that's
races,
probably it.
Actual races today that weren't canceled?
I would check
there's
if
a
I
race
had my
tomorrow.
computer.
There's a race
I'll
oh, that's not
check real
tomorrow.
quick.
That's Wednesday. There's a race
there's
Wednesday.
2
2
races on
PM.
Wednesday.
M Sushi versus Dylan.
Oh yeah. You see the sushi lose to Dylan and get upset.
A lot of round 2 races have happened in like round 1, and then like some of them were like canceled. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 more races left in the winners bracket.
Oh,
I'm
really?
one of those, right? Wait,
And
round
then
1 or
losers-
round 2?
Round 2.
Okay, yeah, I'm one of those. I need to fight Lathel because I'm done with classes finally. So maybe
Oh, wait,
I'll do
no,
that
that's
tomorrow.
4 races in the winners bracket.
Yeah, I need to whoop
No.
Lathel.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to try and do my round 3 race before I moved, but that's not going to happen. So we'll see.
There's
how
9 races in the
turns out.
losers bracket. Wait, that's only 13 races left. For like, or wait, no, it is actually about 2 weeks now. So there's about a race per day.
Yeah,
All
Should
right.
be.
and I'll try and get mine done before
Yeah,
Friday.
'cause winners.
It depends
Yeah.
on when Lathel's available. I'm available most of the time because I don't have classes for a week or 2. But all right, thanks everybody for tuning in to Speed Gaming. As soon as the stream ends, it'll host some other Speed Gaming stuff. I'm sure there's cool races going on. Check that out, and then check out Betsruner and Can't Even in later matches when they're actually doing real matches.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you guys later.
All right. Bye, everyone.